did you go crazy and live that lifestyle? I'm gonna have the cars, the bitches, the house.
Was you blood?
Bro. I'm this close. I was this close. I was like, yo, what I gotta do to hang out with y'all niggas without getting jumped? They was like, yo, Joy, let me punch you in the face right now. You know? I was like, nah, I'm good. This close, man. This close. I had a little bit of it because I grew up down south.
Right.
Like, you know, Tones, Brooklyn.
Yeah,
like,
no, listen, I'm gonna go visit this motherfucker and be like, yo, I don't know who this kid is right now.
Yeah, like from like 15 to 16, I was like 15 to about 18, I was a wild nigga.
I didn't know this motherfucker.
Yeah, like I was pretty much away from, you know, the rock name in Brooklyn. What I probably would have, you know, if I would have been in Brooklyn, maybe I might have been different. But no, I was in South Carolina. I was in Georgetown, South Carolina. I was, you know, dirt roads type shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was kind of like, and then that time, like I said, Lil Wayne came out, the whole school turned blood. Nigga Jeezy, Gucci Mane.
Right.
Like, yo, I realized my friends was crazy when once I said, yo, let's go play ball. And my boy said, yo, I can't play ball. Like Gucci said, they won't let you pack a tool on the b-ball court. I was like, I gotta stop hanging with these people, man. Like you quoting Gucci like it's the Bible, though. Like,
That's crazy.
yeah, I was wilding, but you know what happened? Luckily, everything that I got into, you know, like I was a juvenile, and shout out pre-trial intervention of PTI. So like if you know, take your little weed classes and you write your little essays and do your community service
program.
Yeah, you don't have that on your record past 18. And yeah, so I made it out of that. And then luckily, you know, at 18, I walked across stage for graduation. I was like, take me out of here. Give me to Brooklyn, man.
Yo, that motherfucker graduated Friday. Saturday morning, he was at my crib.
Yeah, I was out, man.
Saturday morning, that was at my crib with bags.
Yeah,
like,
I was out.
What are you doing? I was like,
I was
shit,
out.
come on in.
Right.
And I was living, I was getting money. I was like, comedy was paying off, and I had a 2-bedroom apartment in Brooklyn, and I was like, yo, kid, you here?
Yeah, so
And it was a good time. That was a good time.
Yeah, so I got out immediately, and then yeah, from there, luckily I came here, and yeah, I realized that like, yo, it was so much shit that could have happened to me from like 16 to 25 that like if things would have just went a little bit this way, I'll be a completely different person.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I know that it's hard for people to get past that, and I know it's easy to fall into those traps. It's easy to get into some shit at 15 where you don't even have like, you know, the foresight, the frontal lobe, like anything.
Yeah.
You don't really know anything outside of yourself. When you 14, life is intense.
everything in front of you.
Like until about 23, you don't even start to pull out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know what that is.
You 14, somebody say, I'm not talking to you no more. That shit devastates you.
Yeah, yeah.
Chicks say like, yo, leave me alone. Oh shit, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because you can't even process that.
But that's your whole world,
right.
And now they got
your
social
whole world
media.
is, did you get invited? Who's talking to you? Who's not talking to you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then
Because you want to feel
Right.
connected.
Then
to
he
something.
came to New York and it was on right there.
Yeah.
I was like, by that time I was performing at every comedy club in New York City. I was passed. I was a paid regular at every club.
In LA, he was in LA.
They was paying cash. I was just making stacks of cash. Come home like whatever you want to eat. I had chicks coming over to cook for us. He was like, this nigga's a rock star.
Yeah. I was like, I want to do stand up, man.
And that's where it started.
Yeah, for sure.
That's dope.
And then
All
your
right.
son came up.
The son came years later. My son came.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you had a good time. And
They
then-
just caught this nigga. They just caught
He's
him.
4 years old, right? You said
He'll be
4?
4 May 2nd.
Oh,
I don't
he
listen
just
to air,
called.
but he's 4 May 2nd. Yeah.
Okay.
How did you manage to avoid all that?
Avoid all.
Like having kids.
I
It's
never,
easy.
ever. I have so many homies that have kids young,
Right.
and I saw them go through it with the baby moms, with the baby moms' parents, with the system, and that shit scared the shit out of me. And that was one of the things I always stood on. Like, I'm never gonna have a kid like early and be caught up in this shit because I saw their lives like
Deteriorate.
get stalled. Not deteriorate, but get stalled.
stalled.
They was
Okay.
on their way to doing something,
yeah,
and it just
held
shot
up.
everything to shit.
You ain't had no slip-ups?
I'm not gonna say that. Not gonna say that. But she was, she thought it was a slip up too. Both of y'all gotta see it as a slip up
Right.
to handle it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So I've had
So
situations.
what made Shorty now?
We were dating. This was my girlfriend. I wasn't going crazy in the streets like I was at the time. I was coming down from the high of being famous, being Tony Rock. Like, I'm still Tone to my dude. Like, we grew up together. I'm Tone. Nigga don't give a fuck about my TV credits. You know what I'm saying? So my dudes, my peoples back home was like, yo, it's just Tone.
Right.
I was coming down at the high of being Tony Rock. And that was the girl I was dating. And she was super cool, and we were super cool, and we just had fun together. And I wasn't dating anybody else, and I wasn't running around going crazy. And it was like, okay, well, you take stock of your life and everything that you checked every box. Like I said, my jersey's in the rafter when it comes to these bitches. Like, my jersey's in the rafters.
Right.
And I was like, all right, well, baby ain't. I got all the things that people say I'm not gonna have a kid till I have this. I had it.
Right.
So I was like, all right, why not have a baby? You know what I mean? My pops was already gone, so my father never got to see his grandson. So I started looking at my life like, yo, like a lot of people that really meant a lot to me aren't gonna see this baby. My grandmother, who was like my biggest fan, was like already gone. Like, damn, I didn't do it before she saw it. So the baby, I didn't do it before he saw the baby. All right, I'm saying, let's do it. Let's have a baby. If the baby came, it changed everything. My whole life was like, this kid. Before the baby, Patrice O'Neal said once in an interview, my girlfriend is my girlfriend because I told her you will never be #1 to comedy. And she said, okay. She understood. And he said, that's the reason why she's my girlfriend. And for 20 years, 25 years, comedy was my #1. I didn't even know what #2 was. I couldn't even tell you what #2 was. It was comedy, and everybody else get the fuck in wherever they get in.
Right.
And that baby came, and it was like, all right, this is number one. This is absolutely the greatest thing that ever has happened to me. I look at my child, and I see God. I see God's love for me. I see my manhood, everything I have to teach him. I see protection and teaching and nurturing in this baby. Everything I have learned is going to go into him. I see unconditional love. I see greatness. I see that I'm responsible for a human life. Everything is in this baby. And I'm going to give everything to this baby. Charleston, Dad, I love you.
Wait till he's a teenager. He not.
Yeah, no. So look, no, hold up. Today I was at my mom's house. I was at my mom's house today. I swear that's so funny. I was at my mom's house today, and I told my mother, I said, "Yo, he's gonna be 4 in May, so that means I got about 8 more years before he's like this." All right, Dad.
Yeah.
Maybe 8. If I'm lucky, 8. Dad, whatever, Dad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna use all those 8.
Yeah.
Until he's like, "Fuck, Dad. That ain't cool no more."
Taurus.
Taurus.
Dope.
My brother Brian is a Taurus. My brother Brian is Taurus. May 7th is my brother Brian's birthday. My brother Brian is the most dependable human being I've ever met in my life, ever encountered in my life. My brother Brian has never not come through for me. The running joke with me and my brother Brian is one day you're not gonna come through for me and I'm gonna have one on you. And he always says, that'll never happen. So when Charleston was gonna be born, the doctor was like around May 10th, 11th, and I was praying for May 7th to have the same birthday as my brother B. We go May 2nd. 5-2, that's 7-2. That's also 7.
Yeah.
So he gets his own birthday. Brian gets his own birthday.
Dope.
But May 7th is Brian. May 2nd is Charleston.
I'm the 16th.
May 16th? 6-1, 7.
It
Yeah,
is.
look at that.
Bang, bang. Look at that.
Nah.
He like August 11th.
Nah, he's
I'm
fucking
19.
Aries.
We're
These
both
guys are Aries.
Aries?
Like,
Yeah. When your birthday?
they don't care about nothing. Like,
May?
nothing.
April 3rd.
April 3rd?
April 11th.
April. I got an older brother and a younger brother, both born April 16th.
Wow.
Tomorrow.
Wow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
My brother
Yeah,
Andre, April 16th. My brother Kenny, April 16th.
Hey,
And those
Aries
motherfuckers
gang.
act exactly alike.
Right.
The most selfish motherfuckers you ever met in your life. That nigga wouldn't give you 25 cents to get cheese on a Whopper.
Oh God. I'm not selfish. I just
Selfish motherfuckers.
I don't care
we
about
not
it.
I'm Cancer. I give you the shirt off my back.
Word.
And a layer of skin.
No, chill. Chill. I just don't care enough.
Let's talk about these specials.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.